Well, moving on this morning, our spring has definitely been soggy. Many of you are finding out the hard way that water has been making its way into your homes. Mold is a very dangerous thing and prevention is key. Everdry of Greater Grand Rapids has some solutions. Join us today as co-owner and general manager, Rob. Good morning. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Good morning. Glad to be back.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the history of your company.
Well, we've been around locally here since 1991. My brother was the first employee, and then I joined shortly after. And then in 2001, we purchased the company, and since we've grown from 12 to 36 county coverage area.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And as we've been talking about, we really need this in Michigan right now. We never know what we're facing.
Yes.
But let's go ahead and talk about the type of waterproofing that you do.
Okay. Our approach is, one, we want to give the customer what they're looking to accomplish, take care of everything that they may need. So we do interior drainage, exterior drainage, repairs of walls, floors for basements or crawl spaces. We also do a smart power backup pumping system, stable wall reinforcement, and we address the air quality as well.
Yeah, and we're getting a look at some of the pictures of what's been happening in some people's homes. Sometimes they're unaware until somebody gets sick, and that kind of backs up to that air quality thing that you were talking about.
Yes, a lot of folks don't really realize what's in the air. When water enters your home, it's actually already contaminated. And mold growth will begin within 24 to 48 hours, and those spores get airborne, and you're actually breathing that. If you have a musty odor or musty smell in your home, it's a good indication you might want to have your foundation looked at. We do an air quality check. We have a unit that we hook up when we get there. It takes a sample of the air, sends it to a lab. We get a result back in 30 minutes, and it lets you know if there's mold spores, any humidity levels. It lets you know if there's chemicals, particulates, any microtoxins, and we basically share that with you, and that kind of helps as far as the health concerns that could be caused. And then, of course, getting rid of the water with our drainage system. We address inside, outside, lifetime transferable warranty on the entire area.
Talk about that warranty a little bit. I guess a lot of people, maybe they buy homes and they kind of fall into this situation, or how does that work? It
can actually, some folks, purchase a home, don't realize there's an issue, but existing homes, usually 3 to 4 years, they'll start, the existing waterproofing starts to fail. When we come in and do our system, our warranty is transferable, so if they have work done, I have customers from 1991 that are still under our warranty, and that again covers the walls, floor, labor, and materials all the way around. A lot of companies do a partial system, and they warranty where they work.
Yeah.
So.
Do you find sometimes that you hear from people like, man, we're always sick here, and then come to find out it was their air quality in their home?
Absolutely. If you have allergies or anything like that, the air quality can really affect your allergies. Indoor air is 5 to 10 times more polluted than outdoor air.
Yeah.
So especially as you're heading toward the cooler time of year, everybody seals their house up. Well, they're just breathing that bad air. We have a ventilation unit called Easy Breathe that will actually exchange the air throughout the house up to 10 times a day. Takes everything outside. There's no bucket dumping or maintenance needed, and it really does work wonders for your air quality.
And a lot of times too, what I'm seeing, I mean, that one was the drywall, which could be people, you don't have to see the water. Is that what you also find? You don't always see what's going on.
Exactly. You don't always see it. That's why I say if you notice a musty smell, or even if you have cracks, anything like that, when you see mold, it starts inside the wall, works its way out. So you're actually seeing probably about 20% of the issue that you have. The rest is in the wall, which also gets into your air. When you turn on your furnace, it blows it up through the house.
Yeah.
So you really want to kind of be aware of what's around. And if you do notice anything, you might want to pull off a piece of paneling and look behind it, because I've had so many homes where we go in and we're putting our system in, and they don't even realize behind the panel or behind the drywall there's a blanket of mold on the wall, and it all needs to be addressed. So. And
as you said, was it 3 to 4 years in is when kind of some of that waterproofing starts kind of wearing off?
Yeah, usually, when they build homes, they build them to code.
Yeah.
But after a certain number of years, the drainage may shift. Sometimes they put a drain tile in but no pump. Sometimes they put a pump in but no drain tile.
Yeah.
So after, you know, a certain amount of time, especially with the amount of rain we've had in the last couple of years,
So much.
it gets overwhelmed. And, you know, anywhere really from 3 to 5 years is where we start getting calls.
Any signs around the outside of your house you should look for that water might be getting in?
Yeah, you can look for staining on the concrete, cracks. If you have a block wall, you might see the mortars coming out. You know, stone wall, same thing. If you have, you know, older home, you have stone that might come out. Look for settling. You might have a porch that's leaning toward the house, or a sidewalk or driveways leaning toward the house. It means it's getting undermined, which means the water's going somewhere. So it's going down. A lot of people wait too long, and the water's already undermined their footer, and then they get settling.
Yeah.
So if you see something like that, I would suggest getting it looked at right away just to get the answers. When we come in, we give you all the options available based on what we find with your particular home, let you make the choice on what you think is the best solution for what you're looking to accomplish.
Well, it sounds like you guys definitely know what you're up to and what you're doing there. You guys need to reach out to them, give them a call. Everdry Waterproofing, 1-800-275-7910. Go to everdrygrandrapids.com to learn more details and let them check out your situation. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.